Alright. Yeah. I made it. Hey there, everybody. This is SunGod. How you doing? So I am back into Minecraft. I do a little survival game. Let's start something new. I figured I want to start fresh. I kind of dropped out of Minecraft for a little while, and I decided I want to get back into it. So let's start something new and see what we do. I'm gonna try and keep these vids to about half an hour each, and let's just see how things go along, shall we? So let's do a little new seed here from my favorite computer of all time, the Amiga. All right, world name. You know, I can't think of any great names, so I'm gonna do SunGod's Happy Fun Time. And I'll probably rename this at some point, but you know what? Let's get into it and see what we can do. So we are playing Minecraft 1.10 with Optifine, so it should look kind of pretty. And I have no idea what I'm gonna spawn in, so let's take a look and see. Well, we got a plane. Yeah, lots of room to expand here. Well, you know how things go. We gotta start by punching some trees and make some tools. So let's go ahead and punch us up a couple of trees, shall we? So first order of business, I'm not gonna teach you guys how to play Minecraft. You know how to play Minecraft. Everybody and their brother knows how to play Minecraft. You know, at the first time seems like the first time when the world is starting up, there's a little bit of lag when it's not rendering these blocks properly. So why don't I take a quick out, let it reload, and I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. So yeah, I've got the render distance set to 32 because I've got a pretty high-end graphics card here, and it takes a little bit of time for the world to render. So the first time I'm starting a new map, it's still rendering all the chunks off in the distance, and so there's going to be a little bit of a lag in the very beginning when I get this stuff started here. So actually, let's get a little crate going. Little crate, how are you, little crate? And you know, I'm not going to be picky right now. I'm going to find something that's close to some rocks. I see I got some sheep back over here, but I guess it doesn't really matter where I start too much, even though I saw water over here. So let's make a break for water. And oh, it looks like I've got a different biome back over there. What is that one? I don't know. Oh, we got some water right here. You know what? It's not the sexiest place on Earth, but let's drop here. Oh, and I got a little crevice down there. I can work my way into a mine. Some sand over here. Oh, that's not too terrible a spot. A little bit far away from my trees. Maybe I'm being a little bit too picky on where I'm settling down here. Alright, you know what? We only have a limited number of hours before it gets dark, and we're trying to keep this video to half an hour, so let's pick a compromise spot. There's trees over there. And there's a possibility of some ore that I can easily find over there. Got some cattle, got some sheep. Ooh! Alright, it's not a bad little starting place, actually. Got a little color to it. Ah, there's my mine entrance, and it would work out alright. So let's go ahead and make our spot. Let's make it right here. So let's go ahead and just, let's set down our block. And this is how I'm going to do it. It is going to be a little mini starter house, just to protect me for a little bit until I get things going. Need to create a, oops. Clearly I forgot how to make a basic tool. That makes me, and right, so let's get a little axe going so I can go dig up some stone and get myself a better tool than that. Actually, I probably should make up a little sword. You know what? I shouldn't even bother with the sword. Let's just get an axe. We'll get some stone action going here, and never mind those little beeps and whoops in the background. I should have turned off some of my background audio. Sorry about that. Ah, goodness, I need a shovel. I thought I was going to be able to find some stone close to the surface here. I don't want to run all the way over here. I want to dig my way down in there. Okay, so let's go ahead and make a little wooden shovel. I was kind of hoping to avoid that and just go straight for stone, but you know how it goes. Alright, there's our shovel. Lamest shovel in the world. And where's our safe spot to dig down in? We can dig down from over here. I don't want to flood it, so I'll tell you what, we're going to start. I'm going to start digging down this way. And, whoa! Alright, well there's the quick way in. let's hope there's nothing down here. I'm kind of kind of in trouble. No, actually, I'm going to have to dig my way out. But okay, so the stairs are going to be a little bit reversed from the way, and I just wanted to get a quick way in and out. Let's get quick and dirty dirt stairs built back up so I can get out when I need to. And almost there, and there. All right, so that's my quick way back out, back down. Let's grab some more stone, and if I'm lucky, I can find some water or something here. All right, let's make another quick crafting table for myself. Toss that down in here so I don't have to keep running back up and down stairs. Oops. I probably should have picked up a little bit more wood, but this should do me for now. Let's do a stone pickaxe. Get rid of that guy. We'll use it for firewood later. And then a shovel. And just in case... Oh, I hear something going on back there. What is that? It makes me a little uneasy. And I don't have enough for a fire axe just yet. So let's go ahead and get some more stone together. And since I'm down here, I'll pick up some sand from the surface, but I'm worried that that might flood my my little mine entrance down here. Alright, so I've got my basic tools set up. This is all good. And let me go ahead and take that with me. I always like to carry one of these guys with me. Do I want to risk taking that? You know what? Here's what I'll do. I'll use that dirt. I will block this so I don't have to worry about it flooding. Oh, yeah, here. I already got some zombies down here. I'm going to need this for my glass windows. Oh, there's some coal. That's going to be good. I'm going to need that to get started. It's not crucial, but I'm going to need some torches. Really, what I should be focusing on right now, I need to find some iron. But to do that, I need to get down into this this little dungeon here. So let's tell you what. Let's make some torches. I don't have a lot of wood to spare, so let's do this. So my technique is kind of run and drop torches. So, okay, well that's, you know, I could probably actually build a little safe house down here if I needed to, if I ran out of time. So this is going to help me fuel my furnace initially, put up torches for lighting, which are going to be very important. Usually what I can do in a short period of time is just get up some basic walls, just so I don't get overrun by zombies. Probably won't be the most brilliant house of all time. You know what? I can guarantee it won't be the most brilliant house of all time. All right, let's get a little bit more stone because I'm going to need that for my foundation. And as soon as I get, I don't know, maybe 20 or so, I think enough for a furnace, then I will run upstairs and then start laying the foundation for the house. And you'll see where it's going in just a moment. So, all right, let's see, the sun is high up in the sky. So I've got just a little bit more time. How much have I got here? 28, maybe a few more. I don't want to be too greedy. I didn't really need that. I think that was that wasn't stone. It was a different kind of material, but that's all right. All right, let's cut down some trees. So the other thing I try to do is get as much wood as quickly as possible. And yeah, I typically try to avoid using trees for firewood right off of the beginning. And let's see, I think let's do one or two more here. Sheep, you know, the good news about sheep, as soon as I find some iron, I'll be able to get some shears, and then I can make my bed, so when I inevitably die the first time, I don't have that much problem finding my house. So I don't have any oh, I forgot what I was looking for. Okay, so here's the deal. We've got this down in the ground. That's good and all. Let's now convert all of our wood to wood planks. So we've got quite a lot there. And usually I try to do just a tiny little starter house. It's not very huge, pretty small as you can see, because I don't have enough time to really build anything too elaborate before it gets dark. And typically what I do here is just make it about, what is that, 5 square on the inside, and then I'll put a couple doors together. And these are not the most elegant doors, but you'll see where I'm going with this in a minute. Dig up a little bit of dirt here and here. Put down here. And door, wrong side. I should know better. I've been playing this game long enough. I actually started playing Minecraft, I don't know, a couple, 2, 3 years ago, I guess. And I played it incessantly. I mean, I put aside a lot of pretty high-end games and just got hooked on Minecraft like everybody else on the planet. And I found it really hard to put it down. So, but you know, it's addicting. It's hard to let it go, especially when you've got a whole world to yourself and you can do anything that you want into it. I haven't really gotten into multiplayer Minecraft. I dabble with it a little bit, but honestly, it was. Let me build a chest here while I'm talking. It was. I couldn't find a server that I actually really enjoyed playing on, so that's that. All right, so this is not the ideal floor that I want to have. Actually, you know what? I wanted to have that as my floor. It's a much better color. So let's go ahead and dig this stuff up. So right now, for the most part, I am relatively safe. And by safe, I mean safe in time for nighttime. But I do need to, yeah, sun's getting low, so I better boogie. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna throw up some torches here, and at least we can keep stuff away from my immediate house. And then I'm going to have to. These are going to become windows, so I'm going to throw up some temporary lighting. Okay, good. There you go. Some more lights. Aziz lights. Sorry, Fifth Element joke there. And get our little floor down. Let's drop a chest. Chest is important. We're going to basically put stack some chests here and stack some chests here. And remember, this is just a starter house. There's nothing nothing elegant about this, but it's going to get me started. I'll get my food supply going. And if you're wondering what I'm doing here, and this will become kind of clear. There. So I can put that stuff in there. So when I do get my iron, I can drop them in there, and I can use this stuff to burn. So the seeds I'll have to plant in the morning. The birch saplings, should I make a run for it? Yeah, I'm going to need to replant some trees here. So I'm going to get a little greedy, do a little running around at night, and then get back to the house, because I can't really defend myself all that well, especially against something like creepers. All right, so the only thing that can get to me right now is a spider, and I can work on that. So we have our trees that we're going to plant in the morning. I'm going to just drop that stuff back in there, and that back in there, and I don't need that door for right now. I don't need that right now. I don't need that right now. And see, they're outside. Ah, dear. Let's see, what are we doing here? All right, so I'm going to put some placeholder things in here so you can kind of see the pattern. Usually I try and do 4 little furnaces down here on the floor. Because of my compact space, you know, not a lot of room to play with, so we'll only drop in 2 right now. So I'll have one here and here. And in the meantime, I will put a couple of miscolored placeholder blocks. As soon as I get some more stone in the morning, then I will fill those up. So here's what we're gonna do. There's our creeper. We knew he was coming. So basically I have to wait that guy out. Wait out till morning. Yeah. You can't touch me. Na 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 na. Alright, so the other thing that I'm going to have to do is put a roof on this thing in the morning. So I usually use a different design for this, but since we are on a limited time here, let's go ahead and finish up our chests, shall we? And I want to do, that's at 3, so that'll give me chest, chest, chest. And we'll put up some more lights because I need it brighter in here than what it is. Move these guys a little bit higher. You see how it's coming to shape? Not bad for about 10 minutes of work, I think. So, food. I haven't picked up any apples, so I'm going to have to start my farm in the morning, which means I'm going to need a garden hoe, which I don't think I have the, goodness, I don't. Yeah, I have to go dig up some iron in order to build my garden hoe, aren't I? Or am I just misremembering? I'm probably misremembering the recipe. No, that's not it. That's the one! So that's what we're going to use to plant our garden along the water, until I can find some iron to dig up a bucket. So we're going to prep here right now for our morning adventure. So one of the things that I can do... Oops, I didn't pick up my sand. I'm going to get my glass going. So at least I can put it in the windows and see what's outside of the side windows. Very exciting watching this, isn't it? Alright. Oh, gosh darn it. Alright. Wasn't paying attention there. Sorry about that. So yeah, I'll burn a little bit of coal. Don't want to spend too much here. I've got the immediate lighting. So I'm going to have to do a little expedition here in the morning to go dig up some wood, get my farm going. I'm going to be living on bread for a while. And then I can hopefully grow some wheat and build a fence and get some sheep in there, build some shears, make some shears, so that I can then get my bed built, and I'll get the bed in here. And when I eventually get the parts for an enchanting table and an anvil, I can sort of wedge them in here. So my plan really is that above these 2 chests, I'll stack 1 or 2 more other chests. And then back here I can stack another 3 on each side of the door. So that's going to give me 12 chests in total in this tiny little house. 4 furnaces, my little crafting table, a bed, an enchanting table, and an anvil. Not bad for a little tiny house, but like I said, it's a starter house, so not too much expectations. But when I get a little bit more self-sufficient here and maybe get some armor and iron, then I'll go adventuring and see if I can find some place that's a little more interesting than here. So even though I can see through the door here, you see up in the mountains back there, a little snow up in the mountains, and oh, what can I find that's exciting up in the mountains? I don't know. I haven't heard any ducks, so let's jump up here. Let's jump up a little bit and take a look around instead of looking through the windows. Oh, there's my creeper. So we got plenty of trees over here. Got some sheep you can kind of see there in the distance, and more mountains, and this area over here I can see some cold air. I'm gonna have to go exploring downwards in order to find my iron for my tools, but what I'll do then, I see a cave over there, and I see a cave probably over there, so I gotta go underground. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna probably go get that iron over there under my crosshair, and then that iron over there under my crosshair. That's going to give me more coal that I can use to make torches, which is I'm going to need to light up the way underground so I can go find more iron. Oh, it's so complicated, isn't it? Alright, you know what? I've seen enough. I'm attracting zombies. They're all going to die when the sun comes up anyway, which looks like it won't be that long. So I'm pretty excited. I've actually been pretty stoked to start this new world and get a new series going for about a week now. So pretty happy it's actually going. So yeah, as I tell you what, as we wait for the sun to come up so I can do something a little bit more interesting. Yeah, please share your ideas, what you, if you're watching this, if you want to see me go do a particular thing or build something or whatnot, let me know. Over time, I will just keep building on this world. I've spent in the past a pretty considerable amount of time on certain worlds. Weeks and months building them out. Unfortunately, they're not compatible with this version of Minecraft. See, the sun's coming up there. But I could potentially go back to those and show those other ones in the future if anybody's interested. But yeah, I'm starting all fresh, starting new, using ideas that I've used from the past. But we'll see where this goes. So yeah, share those ideas with me and get ready for some fireworks as we see all the baddies start to catch fire. Yee! One of my favorite parts here. Watching the sunrise. Yeah, so I have Optifine installed, and I also have a mod installed, which, you know what, while we're here, I've forgotten the name of it. Let me go look at my resource packs. Equanimity. 32x for Minecraft 1.9 seems to work very fine. So equanimity is why you're seeing my icons or my tools and everything look different, and the textures look different. I've tried a bunch of different ones over the last year or two. Sure. Y'all can catch fire now. Which, if I'm lucky, after they catch fire, I may get a free bow out of this. Huh? Oh, you know what? I need to get my glass so I can see my windows. So let's go ahead and build some windows real quick while we listen to them all burn. Alright, sounds like he's gone. Alright, let's put up our windows. And I don't use the full pane on that because I can get a lot more, the full glass block on that because I want to get panes out here. Let's drop these things that I don't need into here, and then I will, let's go outside. Are we safe? Yeah, we're pretty safe. Did he drop anything? Oh, he didn't drop anything interesting. Oh, that's a bummer. You know what, let's run up here real quick and see. I thought I saw a couple skeletons floating around up in here. Maybe it was up here. Maybe it looks like something dropped. Maybe a couple of arrows. Oh, yeah, got an arrow. How many was that? One whole arrow. You know what? My world is completely changed now. Alright, so, oh, pigs! Actually, I kind of lucked out on this spot. I've got sheep, I've got pigs, and I've got cows, all within a very short walking distance of home, so yippity-doo-dah. Talk about lucking out. I just typed in a random seed without even really knowing where I was going to pop up at. Right, sure. Let's get a basic farm started, shall we? We're going to do it along the existing shoreline because I don't have any buckets of water. So I need to do this close here. So we're going to get as much seed as I can from the grass. Everybody should know all the stuff that I'm doing here, but if not, I hope you're enjoying learning something new. Let's see. All right. You know what? I'm not going to be too picky about exactly how it looks right now because beggars can't be choosers, and I am a hungry beggar. So I'm doing this close to the water so it fertilizes it. This means I don't have to go dig my own trench in order to put it. And just plant everything here, and then some point soon is going to turn into I don't need this rotten flesh until later. But squid I don't need until later. I'm not even going to get into that right now. And let's see, how many more did I get? 2. So I need 3 wheat in order to make 1 bread. So I'm going to keep going at this here. Pick up some flowers and stuff, which at this point I don't have any use for. They're really more just for future use. Actually, I forget what they're used for, to be honest with you. I'd have to look at the recipe, but alright, more flowers. 2 more! All of that and I only got 2? Good gravy. Well, you know, once this stuff starts blooming, it's going to become easier and easier to get to. But I need to go easy on my health right now, because this could very easily turn south for me. So what I need to do, let's get rid of the flesh, let's get rid of these. I need to plant some trees, birch saplings and oak. Oak is sort of my preference here, and get rid of that. I don't need the arrow because I don't have anything to shoot with. And honestly, I don't need that hoe at this point. So just arranging stuff a little bit. I'm going to, well, you know, I need that wood probably for tools. So what I like to do is put this stuff close to home. I probably should spread that out a little bit more because I don't want to run too far in order to cut down wood in the very beginning. Probably my main objective, aside from a roof, is going to be building a fence, mostly to keep creepers and zombies away, because as everybody knows, they're annoying as crud. And maybe I can... Okay, so I planted all my trees. I've got these seed. My health is getting kind of low, so let's see if we can find some food just kind of hanging around here. I probably have to kill something. Dang. Well, I don't want to kill off all of my sheep, but I may have to knock off at least one. Sorry about this little guy. Not really. Your food. Alright, so we got one veal cutlet. Oh, we got quite a bit of sheep over here. Oh, there's a lot of more pigs. Alright, so we're actually in pretty good shape in terms of food. Oh, hey, look. Ooh, ooh. More arrows. Oh, I can make a bed now. I don't even need the shears. This is great. Great! And so, let's see. You know what? I'm not going to be greedy. I'm not going to go for the coal just this second. I want to get home, play it safe, get my bed made. Make your bed, kids, before you go out adventuring. I don't even know what that means. And then I'm going to go out adventuring, and I got to cook up some of that food because you can see my health is kind of getting down there, and I don't like being that low. Because when the health gets that low, then bad things happen. Alright, so here's what we're doing. Let us first convert all of our wood to there. Bed. Let's make our bed. Yay! I've got a bed. Alright. So I'm going to place my bed, but first I want to get this started. Alright, so we get our food cooking up. Let's place our bed. This is going to ensure that if we die, we get back to a safe spot. Right now I don't have to worry about rain coming in. Like I said, it's only spiders that I have to worry about at this point. So let's eat a little bit of food. Oh yeah, health is way back up there, so we'll get those guys going. While I'm doing that, I need to make up some more torches. And is that going to be enough? 18. Yep, that'll be enough. So this should give me a lot of torches to go adventuring, at least to get started. As you can see, there's plenty of coal over there. I like to keep some wood on me, some sticks. I can get rid of these arrows in the bone. I will plant that oak sapling. And yeah, I can leave that here because that's usually just for house design. Alright, so let's check on our food supply. How you doing? Alright, it's all there. So we got some food to go adventuring. Let's eat up this other piece here. That should be enough to get me going. Oh, look, there's an apple. There's more food. Alright. Ooh, there's another apple there. Alright, I think we're going to be fine. Yay! Alright, let's plant some of these trees. Our last few trees. Da-da-da. So now my wood supply should be coming along pretty nicely. And should I build a boat? What do you guys think? Should I build a boat? Let's build a boat. I gotta be careful running across that little pit there, or I'm going to die. I think a boat would be a great idea right now. Thanks for that suggestion, everybody. Alright. Yeah. I made it. Alright. And I'm on a boat. I'm on a boat. Alright. That saves me the trouble of running around. So I've got to get up here. Alright, and left shift. We're out. And we're swimming, and we're jumping, and we're jumping, and we can't see it, so we need to start digging our way up the side of the hill until we find the coal that I was looking for. And I know it's here somewhere, and it's up here somewhere, and it's up here somewhere, and there it is. Coal, coal, coal. So this again is going to help me with my torches. So the more torches I have, the more exploring underground I can go, the more exploring underground that I can do, then the better chance I have of finding iron, which I need for my tools and I need for armor. And once I get iron, then I usually start digging a mine shaft down to the bedrock. And what I do then is I'm looking for diamonds. Everybody loves diamonds. Diamonds aren't just a girl's best friend, everybody. They're everybody's best friend when you're playing Minecraft. Okay, so all these flowers I'm not going to mess with. And I guess that one area where I thought there was a cave entrance, maybe it was just the lighting. All right, now we're back in the boat. Safely back in the boat. Come on. I can't steer very well. And I'm going to go over, see my house is back over this way. Still early morning. I'm doing pretty good. I think that's right. Or is that... Oh my gosh, the sun is actually setting already. Good gravy. So we don't have a lot of time to look for iron. Oh, rats. All right, this is how it's going to be. Yeah, okay, I'm going to have to grab some stone quickly. Make a beeline back over home. Let me just grab some of this coal real quick. It's going to get dark really fast, and I'm being greedy. Don't be greedy, kids. Get home before dark. Alright, get back home and run back into that. Ooh, you grew pretty fast. Alright, let's get this. Okay, so here's the other thing I'm going to do. I'm going to lay some torches down around the house to try and keep things further away from the house. So it might seem like a waste of torches, but those of you who played, you know, this is important. These torches right here aren't going to help keep them a long distance away. Just yet, I have to keep putting a lot of them down over a bigger distance. But every little bit helps, especially keeping the creepers away. So the further I can keep the creepers away from the house, the less likely they are to come after me and blow up my beautiful house, which is still mortgaged at a reasonably low APR, but still, you know, not a lot of financing companies out here in my little randomly generated seed world. To various people that may make varying degrees of sense. Yay! We are back indoors, and I'm excited. I'm excited. I got started. Let's take a look at what we've got. So at the end of our second day, I have an allium. And to be honest with you, I have never used an allium for anything, but I'm pretty sure it's used for a dye. I've got a little bit of food supply going here. I've got some coal for torches. Got some andesite, which I won't be able to use later, which I use mostly for decorative purposes. I've got some stone for tools. I've got some trees planted. And let's go up and take another look on our... Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Let's go up and take another look. Try that again. On our beautiful... Oh, nope, I'm trying to place a piece of pork or lamb. That's not working too well. So there we go. Yeah, the zombie's still coming because he saw me, but he can't get in. So we got our farm going. We got our boat. We've got our little house. Maybe I'll put a roof on it tomorrow and start building a fence, and then I'll dig in. But all that's going to have to wait for another episode of what I don't know what I'm going to call this thing. What am I going to call this thing? I don't know. Maybe I'll come up with a name. Anyway, thanks for joining me. If you enjoyed it, if you want more, give me a like, give me a subscribe. You guys know how this YouTube thing works. I don't need to tell you. Anyway, it's been fun. Looking forward to doing it, and I'll see you pretty soon. All right, take it easy. Bye.
Happy zombie apocalypse, everybody!